Stop. For every piece of good advice you get in the aquarium hobby, there are 5 pieces of terrible tank crashing advice floating around. I know because I've heard them all, and chances are you've probably heard or even tried one of these. Today, we're busting the 5 worst fish keeping myths that are still floating around online and in some big box stores. If you've ever heard these, don't worry, you're not alone. But if you're still following them, you're about to learn why your fish and shrimp are silently judging you. Let's dive in. Myth number 1, the total water change. When the tank is dirty, you need to change all the water and scrub the glass until it shines. This one is the most common beginner mistake, and it's a killer. Doing 100% water change and scrubbing everything is essentially hitting the reset button on your entire ecosystem. The reality, your beneficial bacteria, the things keeping your fish alive by processing ammonia, live everywhere but the water column. They're on your filter media, your substrate, and your tank glass. When you sterilize everything, you remove all that good bacteria, causing a massive ammonia and nitrite spike. It's called a mini cycle, and it's highly stressful, often lethal for your livestock. The fix to this? Simple. Stick to a 25 to 30% partial water change once a week. Use a gravel vacuum to gently clean the substrate. Leave your filter media alone and never rinse it under tap water. Only use old tank water during a change if you absolutely must clean off heavy debris. Myth number 2, tiny tanks are fine for bettas. Bettas, or Siamese fighting fish, are fine in a little bowl or vase because they live in puddles in the wild. This is a classic piece of bad advice that has been repeated for decades. The reality, the puddles bettas are found in are actually flooded rice paddies, massive areas of water that are very shallow but still hundreds of gallons in volume. They're not stagnant little cups. A betta needs space to swim and, critically, clean water. The actual fix to this? Simple. The minimum tank size for a single betta should be 5 gallons, about 19 liters. They require a gentle filter to keep the water clean and a heater to keep the water at a stable tropical temperature, around 78 degrees Celsius or 25.5 degrees Celsius. Clean, warm water is the secret to getting those beautiful fins and colors to really pop. Myth number 3, rinse filter media until it's squeaky clean. The best way to clean your filter is to take out the sponges or media and scrub them until they're squeaky clean. This relates to myth number 1, but it focuses on the filter, which is the heart of your tank. The reality, your filter media is home to the most important colony of bacteria in your entire tank. If you rinse the media aggressively, especially under chlorinated tap water, you are destroying your biological filtration system. The fix? Only clean your filter when the flow visibly decreases. When you do, remove the filter media and gently swish it around in the bucket of dirty tank water you just removed during your water change. This removes the large debris but leaves the crucial bacteria colonies intact. Your filter media should still look a little brown when you put it back in. That's the sign of a healthy, functioning biological system. Myth number 4, fish grow to the size of the tank. Don't worry about buying a big tank now because fish will only grow to the size of their tank. This myth is the excuse we hear when people put a common goldfish, which can grow to over a foot long, in a 10-gallon tank. The reality, this advice is incredibly misleading. Fish do not stop growing healthily. What happens is that the fish becomes stunted. Due to poor water quality and the inhibition of growth hormones, the fish's internal organs continue to grow while its external body stops. This leads to severe deformities, a weakened immune system, and a shortened, painful lifespan. The fix? Always research the adult size of any fish you buy. Then buy the tank that's appropriate for the adult size, even if the fish is small now. A responsible fish keeper buys the tank before the fish. Myth number 5, you can add fish right away. The water's clear, the filter's running, it's time to add fish. This is the fastest path to a dead tank, and it's why so many beginners quit the hobby in frustration. The reality, clear water does not mean safe water. The filter needs time, weeks even, to establish the necessary colonies of beneficial bacteria to handle your fish's waste. If you add fish on day 1, their waste produces toxic ammonia and there are no bacteria to convert it. This is called the nitrogen cycle, and skipping it is deadly. The fix? You need to cycle your tank for at least 3 to 4 weeks before adding fish. This involves adding an ammonia source and testing the water daily until your test kit shows 0 ammonia, 0 nitrite, and some nitrate. If you're a beginner, look up the fishless cycle method. It saves lives. So there you have it. 5 pieces of terrible but common fish keeping advice officially debunked. The key takeaway is simple. Patience, research, and keeping that beneficial bacteria alive is how you truly win in this hobby. Which myth did you fall for when you first started? Let me know in the comments down below. We've all been there. If this video helped you save a filter, a fish, or even a shrimp, hit that like button. And make sure to subscribe to Fish and Shrimp Tales for more secrets and deep dives into making your aquarium thrive. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.